Hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. As you come in, please hit the like, subscribe, and share it if you can. Also, if you see a hype button, please hype up the video. I would greatly appreciate it. Today's reaction comes from Tough News TV or, excuse me, Fresh, Carolina Fresh, Carolina Fresh. Okay? Um, yeah, he's also from North Carolina too. Just we North Carolinian. But anyway, uh, y'all, Michael has some words to say that Tough News got it, and I'm going to, do a reaction to it. So, it's in Michael's own words, he's speaking out for himself. Um, D'Angelo and Angie Stone and D'Angelo. Yeah, will be they are greatly missed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let um start the video. I'm just gonna start the video, okay? I don't want to start dwelling on stuff as I love it. Okay, here we go.
I hope everybody is still doing fantastic. So I wanted to come on here and share with you guys what D'Angelo and Angie Stone's son posted on his Instagram, Michael, aka Swavo Twain. So he actually took the Instagram to post a tribute to D'Angelo. He posted videos of him speaking at D'Angelo's funeral. He talked about the times that they spent together. And then he goes on to say something extremely interesting. He says something to the effect that when his mom passed, it left him with a lot of questions. But after this funeral, he gained a lot of answers, talking about after the funeral of his father, right? And he looked dead smack in the camera. And I thought that that was extremely alarming because it's saying something without saying something, if you get where I'm coming from. So what I'm going to
So does that mean that he found out something? Did his dad tell him something before he left the world, or what? Okay, here we go. I'm sorry.
do right here is just play you what he posted on Instagram, and then I'll be back to give you my 2 cents and then close the video. Stay tuned.
And I'm gonna do my best not to keep going and stopping so y'all can get what he's saying. Because Michael has a very soft voice. You know what I mean? Not feminine soft, just light voice until he starts that rapping. But yeah, so I want y'all to be able to get it, hear him, and understand what he's
About your father, like, and knowing your father's history and like where he come from, like really getting an understanding for that is like monumental. My dad, he came down to Atlanta. He came and spent like 3 weeks with me down in Atlanta. And anything we ever missed, any questions I ever had, anything I wanted to ask him about, like anything, like we just had every conversation and every laugh and every moment, man. It really like just cleared my spirit, man. And that's the time I needed him like the most ever. And he stood right there tall, like my better son. Like when my mama passed, I kind of like sat down and went high, like I'm not hiding this time. Like, you know, my mom passed, it left me with a lot of questions. After this funeral, I gained a lot of answers to things.
saying. So yeah, I'm so happy that he did find him. So I could tell when his mom passed, or when Angie was got left the world, I could tell he felt lost. I could just sort of tell it, and for D'Angelo to pop up or whatever and give him some closure, even though D'Angelo passed, also his dad, but he still has the answers to help him to keep going on through this thing week all life. Yeah, because my mom just was buried 2 months ago, so I understand. I mean, and mom is something.
I think that's like the number one difference. Like, everybody asks me how I'm feeling, like I feel like motivated. I feel like I feel distant. You want to try a piece of this, bro? My sister gave me a piece of her. It was good. You liked it? Oh God. Was it dry? That's what we're going. Going. Hey look, this is Swaybo Train Metro World Fitness Program. You dig what I'm saying? We finna make these boys get strong in here tonight. We finna make these boys beat the flow. That's what I'm saying.
So with 2K,
50.
he got me a man. I'm gonna give him man. 2K. He gotta see me in 2K.
What's up? 50.
I do my 50.
25.
Yeah, we need this for documentary purpose. And me knowing him, I know he like, shut the I know what y'all talking about. Like, I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And every time he popped his head out, he did his big one. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do.
Yeah, D'Angelo had a great talk with him. He could have told him how to get through this thing and do what's right. He had time enough to have a great talk with his son, and that's what it seems like to me. And I can just tell the difference between when Angie passed and when D'Angelo passed. He say he got answers now. I saw that.
My big one. Like, overly. Like, and I got it too. Like, I know I got the goods. Like, I got what they asking for.
Yo, is that the little guy that keeps showing with the twist or whatever, the twist in his hair? Is that D'Angelo's youngest son? Just asking because I don't know.
I'm not sure if you can.
They can't see me, right? They can see me?
Yeah, can. You in there?
Oh, y'all ain't tell me that.
Malcolm and Pete, we be joking like, for all the bells and whistles that come with Pop, man, we call him like extra regular, man. He like the most regularest dude ever. Like, we just, me and him, we nerd out on sports. Like, he'll call me and we'll do our best Stephen A. and Skip impression. Seeing, it's one particular picture, like a family portrait, me, my dad, and my two uncles. I was a child, and I had the cornrows in my head like my father. I always seen that picture. My mama always showed me that picture. Come to find out, my mother was actually there, and they finally showed a picture with her and my grandma Mary.
Oh, now that's the family picture he's talking about. Okay, now that's beautiful. Oh,
And it's like a family, real family portrait.
Hey,
You saying?
for documentary purpose, this grown man needs to touch grass.
Hey, listen, this little boy doing 50 push-ups on somebody else's hand because he mad because he been lost.
Hey, this grown man only touched turf once time in his life and thinks he can beat me in Madden.
Hey, man, go ahead and beat the floor, bro. Man, you gotta get strong in here, man. I don't know. I always be wondering shit like why everybody looking at me, or why is the like certain situations like centered upon me. You know, doing you know what I'm saying? Like why am I in the middle of this shit? Like I'm just here. But I don't know. It seemed like he was going through that same. You know, whenever I see
you know, God put people in places that where they need to be. So you the best one for whatever's going on with that. That's what I think. I hope y'all understood what I just said, okay?
him, we're just like, he loved Mortal Kombat, so we sit there and play Mortal Kombat till like 6 in the morning. And he ain't gonna let me, like, I'm gonna beat him all night, he's not gonna let me go to sleep until he wins. But, nah, man, I just wanna do right by Pop, man, and make sure he's proud and be there for my little brother and little sister. And, you know, make the artists proud, man. So that's the focus going forward. Long live D'Angelo. You know, I was validating certain things, but there's a lot of things I was wrong about. Like, I thought it was one way, but it really was another way. You look at your parents like they're perfect, and then when they make a mistake, it's like, how could you do that? I'm human. Like, yeah, I got you, but I'm going through my own like every day. Like I got your mama, I got 2 other baby mamas, I got the labor, I got a manager, I got people working for me. You know what I'm saying? I got this in the mirror I gotta look at every morning. I gained a whole another understanding from my father I never had. That was one thing that really, like, I ain't gonna say held me up on a lot of things, but it was just something I was dealing with, like, mentally. Came to, like, making decisions, like, confidence. I feel, like, fully licensed to be myself, to be Michael, be Swaybo Twain, be, you know, the artist, you know, the rapper, the singer, the brother, the man, unapologetically, you know.
All right, so I'm gonna go out here on a limb and just
I love that, and I also will. I'm so glad that Tough News is gonna break it down. Or Carolina Press, excuse me. It's gonna break it down because only a way that he can.
just tell you that I believe that Michael knows something. I believe that D'Angelo had a conversation with him before he passed away, and Michael knows something because, again, this brother said that he had a lot of questions after his mother passed, but when his father died and after the funeral, there was a lot of questions that were answered. It just lets me know that he knows something that he can't really talk about. And that's just my true opinion of it. Now, I want to share with you guys a little info that I got this morning from a family member of D'Angelo's, and they basically shared with me that when D'Angelo got dropped from Virgin Records or whatever, that Angie Stone tried to facilitate a deal between D'Angelo and Clive Davis or whatever the case may be, but D'Angelo didn't get that deal because Clive Davis didn't want to go through Angie to facilitate it or whatever the case.
I bet he did. He know he owe Angie. I know this back in the day, maybe. But yeah. Angie knew what was going on.
May be. So he focused his energy and attention on Alicia Keys. But according to D'Angelo, Clive Davis was reaching out behind Angie Stone's back, trying to set up private meetings. And according to what I've been told, D'Angelo would often decline. Now, according to this family source, they're saying that D'Angelo mentioned the fact that he felt like Clive was trying to proposition him. Now, what's interesting about this dynamic is that D'Angelo's album, The Black Messiah, I believe it was, It was released through RCA Records, and it's a part of the Sony moniker. And Clive Davis held a high-ranking creative officer position with Sony. Now, something else that was mentioned is the fact that D'Angelo supposedly mentioned that when he was in between record deals, that Clive Davis will always ask him for shirtless pics or pics revealing next to nothing, and would claim that it would be for marketing and things.
See, Clive Davis just, man, he tried. He tried. D'Angelo was like, forget that crap. That's why he didn't want to go through Angie.
Of that nature, and that he promised D'Angelo that he would do so many things, but D'Angelo always said that he wasn't willing to do it because of what Clive wanted back in return. And he basically expressed to them that there's nothing for free in the music business, and he wasn't going down that road. And it was passionately expressed to me that D'Angelo was adamant about protecting his body and his soul from the evils of the music industry. So that was what was told to me. This is all alleged information, but Clive Davis has had his hands on a lot of dirt within the industry, and it's just clear and evident. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go right here. I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about all of this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here,
I wonder what they would do, because y'all know Clive he's like up there about to have his own fate probably. But anyway, I wonder what would happen once he's like out the picture. Probably Quincy Jones. Who else? That I mean, running these games on these younger artists, but in my eyes, I think the younger artists are learning the game quicker than back in the day. You know what I mean? So I think sooner or later, these artists are going to be able to share their craft with the world without having to be pressured to do things they don't want to do. Like sell they soul, do what this one said, or you won't get no money. They gonna not. Yeah, that's what I think. And I want to thank y'all for joining me. And also, I haven't been on here in a while. So y'all, please, please, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Share it. Hype up the video. And y'all can find Carolina Crush in the description of this video. Thank y'all so very, very much for coming to Valentine TV. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all. Bye.